Episode 7 begins with Yohan trying to kill Taijoong, but he fails. At night, Taijoong comes out of the water and sees a few people nearby. Some clothes were hanging there as well. In the next scene, he quickly puts on the clothes and starts running at full speed. It also starts raining. He reaches Yongs's electronics shop and knocks on the door. Yongsi comes out and asks Taijoong, "How are you? Are you okay?" But Taijoong just says, "Help me," and then faints. Yongsi brings him inside and starts treating him. In the next scene, we see Warden Park talking to Yohan. Park says that the senior is asking where the prisoners went and what he should tell them. Yohan looks at the photos of the place from where Taijoong escaped. His motorbike and clothes were still lying there. Yohan says, "Tell them there was a small accident and everyone died." Park asks, "What about Taijoong?" Yohan laughs and says he can't believe Taijoong ruined his game and escaped. Park asks if they should tell the media, but Yohan gets angry and says they should trust him and that he will fix everything. He then wonders what Taijoong's next plan will be. Meanwhile, Taijoong is having flashbacks. He wakes up, and Yongsi comes to him, asking if he is okay. Taijoong apologizes for coming suddenly at night and scaring him. But Yongsi says he's fine and that now he will live longer. He explains he tried to visit Taijoong many times, but the authorities never allowed it. Looking at Taijoong, he realizes something serious must have happened and tells him to stay here and do whatever he needs to do. Taijoong tries to warn him, saying trouble could come because of him, but Yongsi says he will just tell everyone that Taijoong forced his way in and threatened him, so he had no choice but to let him stay. Taijoong says, "What will you tell them about the phone I gave you?" Yongsi insists that it wasn't Taijoong's fault, he gave the phone voluntarily. The next scene shows Taijoong at a memorial site, looking at his family's photo. Then he searches for information about Tony Sang Rock. At night, he reaches the area near Sang Rock's house. Taijoong is watching him from a distance. Sang Rock senses someone is following him and quickly rushes upstairs, terrified. After a moment of relief, he turns around and sees Taijoong behind him. Sang Rock tries to run inside and lock the door, but Taijoong kicks it open. He beats Sang Rock and demands to know why they did all this and who ordered it. Sang Rock refuses to speak, saying he will be killed if he talks. Taijoong threatens to kill him instead. As Taijoong checks Sang Rock's documents, he finds a photo of a girl along with some information. Taijoong asks, "Who is she?" Sang Rock doesn't want to tell, so Taijoong tortures him. Finally, he reveals that her name is Han Jun and she is their next target. When their client kills someone, they find another person to frame for the crime. They constantly monitor that person and create fake evidence. Even something from their trash can be turned into evidence. The same thing happened in Taijoong's case. Suddenly, Listen arrives and starts attacking Taijoong. A fierce fight begins. Taijoong recognizes him as the person who injected him earlier. Taijoong defeats Listen and injures him badly. Seeing this, Sang Rock hits Taijoong again and demands to know who killed his brother. Taijoong first stays silent but later says that the person behind Taijoong is the one who killed his brother. Listen drops a bomb inside and locks the door. Taijoong sees the bomb is about to explode. He grabs Han Jun's file and jumps out. Listen escapes earlier. Taijoong also tries to run, but some men approach from one side, so he is forced to take another direction. Next, we see Yohan training and fighting some men. He then receives a phone call from Director Oh, who tells him that someone has escaped. Nanny looks at him and says he seems stressed. He replies that what she gave him tastes sour and leaves to hang out outside. In the next scene, Listen is walking through an alley when Yohan appears. Listen tries to leave but then returns. They fight, but Listen is no match for Yohan's skills. Yohan beats him easily and says, "Take your payment for the service you did." Then he calls someone and says he needs them again to spy on someone, as they will now hire another person. A detective named Il-Ji-yu arrives at the Audi team's office and talks to a man. Il-Ji-yu was punished earlier for taking bribes. The man says they will clear all the charges, but Il-Ji-yu must do one last job for them. He gives him a slip with a car number. Il-Ji-yu finds the car and knocks on the window. Yohan is inside. Yohan says he arranged this task and saved Il-Ji-yu. He even offers to help him get promoted. Il-Ji-yu agrees and asks what he must do. Yohan says he must track someone and gives him a phone. Meanwhile, Taijoong plays a recording for Yongsi, explaining how innocent people are framed. Taijoong says they need to do something and that he must find out if Han Jong is safe. Yongsi checks his injuries and says he feels bad for him and will bring whatever he needs. In prison, Chil-won questions a senior about where the prisoners went, especially Taijoong. The senior says he doesn't know and only followed orders. Later, Chil-won gets a call and is summoned by Park, where Il-ji-yu is also present. Park says he ordered the prisoners' transfer. Il-ji-yu is searching for Taijoong, so Chil-won must take him to the cell where Taijoong stayed. Il-ji-yu looks around and asks about documents, noticing, scene 99 inches written in Taijoong's file. Chil-won says he doesn't know what it means. Next, we see Hae-jun working in her salon with her daughter, who has asthma. Secretly, Yohan is watching her, observing all her movements. He even comments how sad it is that her child is ill. Taijoong walks past the salon wearing a cap. At night, he tells Yeon-si that many people are monitoring Hae-jun. Yeon-si asks how they can find out who they are. Taijoong says they will follow their methods. Taijoong sets up cameras. Yeon-si watches and jokes that Taijoong is so good at this he should open a store. He hands him some money he had saved secretly, but Taijoong refuses. Yeon-si forces him to take it. When Taijoong asks why the money was hidden, Yeon-si says he was just scared someone might rob him. At night, Taijoong fixes the cameras outside. In the morning, he installs one near Yeon-si's shop. While monitoring the feed, he sees someone entering the shop, Yoon-bi, Yeon-si's daughter, who is stealing money. When she tries to leave, Taijoong stops her and tells her to put the money back. She asks who he is. Taijoong says nothing except that she must return the money. She ignores him, so he grabs her, and they fall. Yeon-si arrives and sees them. Taijoong explains she was stealing. Yeon-si calls her by name, revealing she is his daughter. Later, Yeon-si introduces them. Yoon-bi tells him not to call her his daughter. She sees an old photo of Yeon-si and Taijoong and sarcastically says that now he must be happy that he found his family. Yoon-bi pulls Taijoong aside and takes him to an alley. Taijoong apologizes for earlier, not knowing she was Yeon-si's daughter. Yoon-bi tells him to forget it and says he can stay in the shop but must pay rent. When Taijoong pulls out money, she takes all of it, calling it a deposit and demanding more next week. As Taijoong leaves, she punches him and hands him back some money to get treatment. When he returns, Yeon-si asks what happened and if she hit him. Taijoong denies it and says she wouldn't hit him. Yeon-si asks if she took money. Taijoong nods and tells him how much. Yeon-si affectionately says his daughter has a good heart. Taijoong smiles and agrees. Elsewhere, Il-ji-yu looks at Sang-rok's body and tells Chil-won that Taijoong did this. Chil-won asks how he knows. Il-ji-yu shows footage of Taijoong. He says he heard Yeon-si was released earlier and is close to Taijoong, so they should go meet him. Taijoong is monitoring the cameras again. Yeon-si asks if he found out who is following Hae-jun. Taijoong shows him a biker who watches her constantly. But Taijoong is confused about why they always take the victim's phone and give it to someone else. He says he must meet Hae-jun before it's too late. The next scene shows the biker. Meanwhile, Yohan is examining a crime scene using sensors. He looks at the pianist who was killed earlier, his client. Then, Yohan sees Hae-jun holding scissors, but the pianist was stabbed with a knife. Yohan says he needs to swap the evidence. Hae-jun is in her shop when someone's phone rings. A woman asks her to bring the phone over. Hae-jun goes to deliver it. At the same time, Taijoong arrives and asks her daughter where her mother is. The girl points him to the address. Yeon-si hears someone knocking at the shop door. It's Il-ji-yu and Chil-won. Il-ji-yu questions Yeon-si about Taijoong, asking if he visited him. He demands answers, telling him to look into his eyes while answering. Hae-jun arrives at the building to return the phone. Just then, Taijoong rides past on a motorbike, and the episode ends.